Show. How's it going, everybody? I'm Jason from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, coming at you with a brand new Unbox with Me video. That's right, live streaming here on the YouTubes. Today is Wednesday, July 24th. Pretty excited about that. It's crazy over here. I live in Iowa. Maybe you've heard of it. Iowa. That's not Idaho. That's different. It's a different place. We're right smack in the middle of the country, Iowa, and every summer there's this event called Ragbri where zillions of people from all over the world come and ride their bike from one border, the western border of Iowa, and ride all the way across to the eastern border of Iowa, dip their tire in the Mississippi, and they do that over a week. And it's crazy. It's madness. And they're coming to my town tomorrow. And so we're halfway through the week, and with my new job, I've been helping plan our city's events. We have huge entertainment coming to our town. Lots of really cool bands, with the headliner being Night Ranger. That's right. Anyway, it's just it's a citywide super event that takes the whole town really to make this thing happen. And it's tomorrow, so it's been crazy, and I'm really happy to be able to squeeze in this stream. It be like the calm before the storm for me. So I need it, because today at work was crazy. It was crazy, and tomorrow we're going to see months and months and months and months of hard work. As 20,000 plus bicyclists bicycle into our town, spend the day with us and hang out. Check out what Ottumwa, Iowa has, and party with us tomorrow night. It's going to be great. And then move on Friday. They go on to the next town, and it's a cool thing. It's a big thing. So I'm pooped and tired. It's been a crazy week, and I'm so happy I can hang out with you guys before the madness of tomorrow. So hopefully you'll see me again after tomorrow. Anyway, so we're going to unbox a toy today right here. And guys, I'm so excited about this toy today. I had a few lined up that I was going to pick from. I was like, what's it going to be today? I don't know. And then one showed up at my door after work, and I'm like, well, you jumped to the top of the list. You're going to be first. You're going to be today's unboxing, because I've waited too long for this one. So super excited about that. But if you there watching, and if you're watching later, that's fine too. All you really got to do is hit subscribe and the bell there. And whenever these go live, if you out there want to unbox a toy with me on the show, which happens not every time, and that's okay. If it's just me, it's fine. But I need to unbox these toys no matter what, so I'm doing this no matter what. But if you can join me, that's even more fun. And we have folks join us all the time, and it's great. And if you want to unbox your toy with me today, in the description, wherever you're watching, on Facebook or YouTube, we prefer you over at YouTube, but it's fine. There's in the description, just get a hold of me, send me a message, and I'll send you a link to join me, and you can hop on today, right now. But like I said, I can ramble on just fine by myself. No big deal. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'm going to say hi to the chat real quick, because you guys rule. Up first, we got Jimmy Lee Dalton. That guy is a crazy dude. He lives up in Seattle area now, and he's a big time toy collector. I know he loves Godzilla, and he's really neat, because neat for lots of reasons, but I know he collects a lot of tin robots, and his collection is it's one of the prettiest collections I've seen. When you see his robots all lined up, it's some of the most colorful and interesting it's just awesome. So Jimmy, I'm so happy that I know you because of music, because Jimmy started X-Ray Mary. It was the band that's all the music is for our show and stuff. But it's just awesome that you're also a toy collector, and that's why you're awesome. Figuratively speaking, says hello all. Thank you for coming back. He says, I'm getting ready to start my life. I wanted to come in, drop my like, say hello. Have a great stream, Jason. See you soon. That sounds great. I appreciate it so much, man. So cool. Man, last stream, y'all were just commenting like crazy. It was so awesome. Oh, Jimmy got a blush face. That's so cute. What's going on? How's your toy week going? You getting anything cool? Today I had a few minutes, and they're starting to pile up on me. I assume that happens to you guys too. Maybe not. I was like, I need to tidy up in here. And Tiffany's like, yeah, you should tidy up in here. Because a lot of times she'll want to sit. I'm just motioning over here. Y'all don't know that what's over here, but anyway, she'll sit over here, and it's been clogging up with toys and boxes. So I tried to tidy up a little bit, and it is fun putting toys away. When I unbox the toys and when I get new toys, they really just sit here on the desk. These are the ones I've done this week, and other things I've gotten, and they sit here until we record a podcast episode. Then I take them to show them off for the Thrill of the Hunt segment, and then I get to put them away, and it's such a great time. And so I'm putting away the ones from the last episode we recorded. Feels good to put them away and start the process over again. And boy, these shelves are filling up. I'm telling you what. Space danger is scary. Today's question, though, because I was tidying up, I remembered I didn't finish dusting. And are you ever done? But anyway, I was wondering today's question: how often do you dust your collection? If mine was smaller, it would be easier. I could do it more frequently, obviously, but I would like to. Okay, so I would like to dust mine at least once a year. I know maybe that's not a lot. Maybe that's super frequent. I don't know. I don't live on a gravel street, so that's helpful. So there's not a lot of dust, but we all know it adds up. And then it's like in this room I'm at now, it's mostly loose figures, and such a pain. The other room in there, those mostly in box or on card, and that room was so much easier to get done. So I started dusting for this year. I mean, it's been a while now. I started over in the kitchen, busted that out. There's, it's wall to wall in there too. Got all the living room done with all the box and card stuff, and then I moved into here, and then I have like these black shelves here. And then I have another set of black shelves that you can't see over here in front of me. I started with those first because the dust shows up on black so much worse. So I wanted to get those done first, and then I think I just stopped because then it meant it was time to really dig into the rest. And I know I need to do it. I need to get back on it, even here at the computer desk. Yeah, such a process. It gets pretty overwhelming. So how about you? How often are you dusting? Jimmy says not enough. That's no doubt. He says once a month. Oh, that's amazing. And he says, and only if I remember. So maybe 3 months. Once every 3 months. That's awesome. and again, your collection, Jimmy, it just make it shine even more. So you need to in the Facebook group, the Toy Room, Cracktastic Plastic group, the Toy Room. I know you're in there. You should post some pictures of your robots again. I don't know if you have in there or not, but just sometime when you're after you give them a good dusting, snap some pics and post in there. I'd love to see them all again. The old tin robots I got right here, Jimmy. It's one of his parting gifts. So yeah, toys like this little fella, cute little guy. He's got so many cool ones, man. They're so awesome. How about you? Who else? Who else is dusting? What do you dust with, Jimmy? Do you use a straight up duster? For all these loose ones, I end up using just a little makeup brush like this. It really, really helps you get in there in those nooks and crannies, and doesn't hurt the toys in any way. For Inbox on card stuff, I'll use the regular full size duster because I can just hit it better and faster, and there's no, because like with these guys, you use that big guy, it gets caught on stuff all the time, really slows you down. But for loose things, I definitely use that makeup brush. It is quite helpful, so I recommend that. I don't really do cans of air. I don't know, it feels weird. Maybe because like you can, I don't know about you, but it feels like more than air is coming out, so that makes me feel weird. I don't know, like you're spraying some sort of moisture onto your toy. Again, it looks like it evaporates, so I don't know. Man, it's my problem. He says soft cloth usually. Yeah. For yours, that would be handy. Like I know I got like a little micro guy here that I use for my glasses. Probably something similar like that was, shouldn't do any scratching or anything. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I am super excited about today's toy. I should have looked it up. Maybe I'll do that. Talk amongst yourselves. This toy is part of a series, and it's more like a group of figures. And gosh, tell me the day that came out. That isn't going to help me. I shouldn't look. The Dinobots. There's 5 Dinobots, and Studio Series put out the first one, Grimlock. It feels like 2-3 years ago, and they've only put out one at a time every what feels like a year every time, but at least every 6 months, at least over 2-3 years. So we've gotten 4, and it felt like Studio Series was changing, so everyone got super nervous. They're like, "Oh my god, are we gonna get the last one?" And it and it had been a while and they hadn't said anything, so we were all getting super nervous. Like you can't give us these perfect, amazing leader class Dinobots that are like in scale ish, robot mode versus all these other ones, and they look so good. They're such great transformations. I know last year's Slug was one of my favorite of the year. Just one of the most amazing transformations I've ever had. So good. So we're like, is this last one coming out? I don't know. And then they're like, all right, guys, we hear you. They at least let us know it's coming out, and it just took forever. And then it's finally here. And I said, so it showed up today, and it's just like, up front of the line. I It's not that I forgot it was coming. It's just like once you see this in the box, you're like, oh my God, it's finally here. 2-3 years of just waiting and waiting. And today we're talking about Dinobot Swoop. Look at this guy, right? Trying to just get some options for the thumbnail, huh? Are we supposed to talk about that? I don't know. Anyway, we got Swoop here. 86. So yeah, this sub version of Studio Series, the 86 movie has been such an amazing line. If they don't re-release, they've made all the characters from the movie in their animation accurate colors and decos and looks, and they've all been so amazing. And so, like I said, these Dinobots are gigantic. They're amazing. They look so good. And you line them up in the back row with the other ones. But yeah, here he is in the box. He's finally here. He's real. All right, we'll look at the side of this box. Just a picture of Swoop. Other side, no, just another shot of him flying through the air, shooting something out of his beak mouth. And here he is on the back. I was going to look it up, and I think I should have, and I got distracted. But it's cool. He comes with 2 swords, and one of them's really only his. I think the other one's supposed to be for Grimlock because they didn't give him a sword. Anyway, if not Grimlock, one of the Dinobots didn't get a sword, so they put 2 in this package so that you can give it to the other one. They make it neat little clip on here, which is unnecessary, but yeah, so he's got 2 swords. One of them, I think, Grimlock's. If not his, one of the other guys didn't come with the sword, and the original ones all had cool little red fiery swords. Oh my God, he's here. It's finally here. Oh, hey, look at that. Some comments over there. Jimmy says, Swoop! Michael Andrews is here. He says, tell Swoop, good part. That was terrible. I do not do impressions. I don't know why he even tried. But yeah, man, so excited to dig into this guy. One click, it's done. Let's see what's in here. Probably pulling out this way. We'll have some paper fall out. Oh, no, paper stayed in. Like all these Studio Series boxes, they come with this little insert that folds out. You can kind of see it here. It's a neat little diorama display. Come on, focus. I'm not going to pull it out so you can see it. They kind of replicated on the box or on this little piece here, but it comes with a stand and stuff. Got the swords. Yeah, they are 2 different ones, so that's cool. Let's get them off of the box here. And we saw he's got a little package of goodies. Can't cut by his feet. Don't want to cut the plastic. Get our little cutters. Tell Swoop, good. I can't do it. Why'd you make me do that, Michael? Now Elgin, it's not Transformers, but that dude, he can do some good impressions. I know that. Come on, foot. Ooh. Michael says, very random, but I'm playing while I watch. Do you or anyone play Transformers Earth Wars mobile game? That's a good question. I personally don't play games of any kind, really. I kind of just stopped and Don't do that. But honestly, I think just because I've been just nerding out so freaking hard with Transformers, I think I downloaded it once and, like, played for 2 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, yeah. This is why I don't play." Not because it was bad, it was just a time suck, and I'm like, "I got too much stuff to do." But Spooty, my brother, who's on the podcast too, he is a video game nerd, so I don't think he's watching today, but I definitely should bug him about it, and at least get him playing it so that I can watch him play it, or um, get some firsthand. Do you like it? Do you love it? I mean, I've heard great things about it, but um, or if I don't know, Michael, if you do play through videos or anything like that, happy to uh, spread the word about that. Oh, yeah. So inside this amazing tissue paper, we got his little missile cannon launchers with his faux. I'll just put that down and show you again. That's all that's in there. So we know Swoop's got a little missile launcher type cannon, but instead of missiles these days that shoot or anything, it's just a little 5mm peg. Sticks in there, gives the illusion of your cannon, your missile launcher, is all I do is complain about the focus of this webcam was supposed to be like super awesome at changing focus, and gosh dang, it seems like all I do is fight with it. Okay, we'll get the second one on here, and let's take a look at these swords. Ooh, that's great. So we got a couple swords here. Yep, they're different. So I assume this is for the other guy, and this will be his. I'll have to look it up in a bit. Michael says, I get back into it on and off over the last 8 years. I know, it's been going forever. But it scratches a collecting itch because the characters look like the toys. And there's a blind pack unboxing element. That's cool. That's super cool. Yeah. So I'm going to put these missiles on his wings like he kind of would have in his toy. Got little peg holes. And I assume he can hold them as a gun too if he wanted. Yeah. But I'm going to give him a sword because these missiles look pretty kick-ass on his wings. And it feels more G1 that way. 8 years. Holy camoles. And we'll just typically, and again, this is just OCD-ness. I'm typically a gun in the right hand, sword or weapon in the left hand. But since he's not going to have a gun, I'll just put the sword in his right hand. Oh my gosh, look at this. Let's get in there close. Great head sculpt. Oh my gosh. It's so humanistic, realistic. This big old beaked head here. This gold, matches the rest of those Dinobots. So much sculpted detail in there. And the arms and the wings, and gosh, you can just see it. Oh man. Just look at all that detail in those wings. That's amazing. Yeah, as I was unfolding that wing, it's just like, it's thick, it's hefty. Michael says that Swoop has good heft. Are they all that hardy? Absolutely, they are. Um, they are chunky monkeys, they say. See his little feetsies. Just this blue and red is just so striking, I always thought. All right. Yeah, he's pretty heavy. It's definitely thick. There's a few spots of it's got a little hollowness, but I assume his hand flips down in there. He's got a little hollowness thing going on back here with the back of his leg, but which all flips up in there for his goes on his back. But yeah, just his body is pretty solid. I mean, there's weird holes and things in there, but it's solid. He's got great heft to it, and they all do. They really do. Gosh dang, that's right, Jimmy. Wow is right. And when you see, so I say it's a different line, but typical sized, regular sized toy. It's about that big. These Dinobots are just towering over. Trying to keep them their feet in the same ish. But yeah, quite a bit bigger. And you see them there. That's just towering over these little guys. And these guys are probably your 5.5, 6 inches here. I don't know what these guys are, but big boy. Gosh, and yeah, worth waiting for, definitely. I can't wait to transform them. Not going to do it here. That's too nerve wracking, but I definitely will. And let you know on the next episode. I get to show them off and thrill the hunt. Hey, yo, it is the Reverend Spooty. He is watching today. Spooty, do you play Transformers Earth Wars mobile game? Just wondering. Michael says he plays it and wondering if anyone here does. And you're a gamer, so I just wondered. Yo. But gosh, look at this guy. So freaking cool. What? Spooty. Well, hey, it's endorsed by Michael Andrews, so you can see in the comments up there. Sounds pretty dang cool. Sounds pretty cool. Well, maybe we can talk him into downloading it and checking it out. Yeah, so we got Swoop today. Thank you guys so much for giving me a little bit of a break there before the big RAGBRAI Day comes to our town tomorrow. I have to work from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So I'm not super excited about it. I mean, what I'm doing isn't hard. I'm really just running around taking pictures and shooting video. So that's cool. Pretty, that's awesome. But our city of 25,000 is doubling tomorrow. Oh my, it's going to be crazy. But yes, don't forget, if you want to help support the show, you can do all that up above there. We'd really appreciate it. Cracktasticplastic.com's our website. You can find our Patreon there if you want. Check it out. There's a really fun chat with everyone who's a patron. We definitely do lots of enabling and helping each other stay on top of what's coming out and all the memes and the funny. And whoa, that is cool. I don't think I knew that either. Simon Furman. So as Michael says, recently found out Simon Furman writes for the game. That's an endorsement of endorsements right there. That's cool. Maybe it's still on my phone and I can give it a little more go. But well, anyway, thank you and thank you much and everyone for tuning in today and watching these videos and listening to the podcast. And we appreciate it and love talking toys with you. Happy Wednesday. I can't wait to see what everybody goes toy hunting for this weekend. What you pick up, share it in the group. We'll keep chatting over there. All right. I guess we're going to get out of here. Thanks, guys.